Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today for a new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and the topic that we're going to be reading on today will be your March 2022 outlook. So in today's reading, we're going to get some insight into what's in store for you in the month of March. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. Just a couple of disclaimers before we get into the reading. This is a general reading, so with that being said, some messages may resonate super specifically to your situation while others may not. Use your intuition to take what resonates with you and leave behind the rest. If you do want to book a more personalized reading, which would be much more specific to your energy, all the details on how you can do so will be linked in the description box down below. Second disclaimer, with these predictive style readings, always keep in mind that they are showing what's to come based off of the snapshot of current energy, meaning that if you see something predicted out for you in today's reading that doesn't resonate with you or that you don't really like, you have the free will to change it and create a whole new future for yourself. So never feel like you're stuck in the energy that a tarot reading is predicting out for you, because you have free will to make your own choices and decisions and manifest whatever it is that you're desiring. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our deck selection for today's reading. So starting here on the left, we have deck number 1. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot with some pyrite. Deck number 2 is the Happy Tarot with some pink Himalayan salt. And deck number 3 is the Magickal Dogs Tarot with some rhodochrosite. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about the month of March and think about what's headed your way. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really selecting with your gut instincts versus your eyesight. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below where you will find the timestamp that will take you straight away to your chosen reading. I'll see you there. Hello there, Group 1. If you guys picked out the Pyrite Cluster with the Everyday Witch Tarot, this is going to be your reading where we are going to dig in and see what's happening for you in the month of March. So let's go ahead and start with the tarot. I'm going to be shuffling all of our decks on camera today. I don't know why. I just didn't really feel like pre-shuffling everything. I just figured we would do it all live in action. So you may want to grab a snack because with the shuffling, this reading may go a little long. We'll see. So for group number 1, let's go ahead and see what's ahead for group 1 in the month of March. Okay, so we have one coming out, which is the Ace of Cups reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to start there. So Pentacles energy coming through strong. You guys did pick up pyrite, which is definitely a stone that has to do with the root chakra. It has to do with our foundation, stability, security, and Pentacles energy is definitely talking about this as well. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys this month, there's more of an emphasis on maybe money, finances, career, or something stable, something that you are building in your life. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers here with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck, just so we can get some more insight, and then we'll get into the interpretation here. So clarifying this energy of the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups. We have building together, clarifying this Two of Pentacles. Okay, that one's flying out. We have not worth it. And let's get one more of these, please. Whoop. We have put in work. Yeah, so, and look at this, guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have another person. So it definitely feels like like I was saying, there's definitely something you guys are building this month. There's an emphasis on building something, I think, with another person. We have a lot of energy here talking about like partnership. We have a lot of energy talking about work, putting in effort. I also have to highlight that you all have the number 9 coming in here 2 times. And number 9s are typically about getting near the ending of a cycle. So there could be something that you guys have been working on going into the month of March for like quite a while. And this is maybe the month where you're feeling like the most pressure to get it done or to finish it or just to finish out whatever cycle this is. So Ace of Cups reverse, starting off beginning of the month here, there's an energy of feeling maybe a little bit emotionally drained around something. Ace of Cups talks about potential energy for love and romance and things like that. But in this context of this project or this work effort that you guys are putting forth, I'm really seeing this Ace of Cups as more being tied to the project, more tied to the work versus like in a romantic sense. So there's definitely this energy of feeling a little bit maybe dissatisfied or just emotionally drained with whatever it is that you're trying to partner with someone else on building. And as we move through the middle of the month, I do see with the Two of Pentacles that there's this energy of trying to balance things back out again, right? Like trying to make sure that we are on an even playing field, we're on an even keel, even just making sure that we can keep all of the balls that we have going in the air. I feel like a lot of you guys could be multitasking a lot or finding yourselves doing a lot of things mid-month. And I feel like with Not Worth It being here, this is an energy of feeling like something has to go, like something has to be taken off the plate, because as soon as something unexpected comes in, it's going to throw you off balance because you have too much going on. That's what I feel with that Two of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles here, rounding out the ending of your month, this is all about balance as well. But I feel like this is more of an energy of you guys getting a little bit of help or support with whatever it is that you're working on, because the Six of Pentacles tells us about generosity. So again, going back to our message that we had at the bottom of the deck with another person, we have this building of togetherness, right? Like it definitely feels like you're getting some support from someone generous in your life toward the ending of the month. To be able to close out this cycle or finish out this project or finish this work in a way that feels a lot more balanced for you. So let's go ahead and we're going to get into our next Oracle deck for Group 1. So what else does Group 1 need to know about the month of March? Let's see. We have divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from your angels. Okay, so this is definitely something you guys are working on with someone in your life. Okay, someone special, someone important. Could be romantic in nature. We also have leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. So maybe whatever this is that you guys are working on this month is something different from what you've done in the past. Could really feel like you're going out on a limb and doing something that you don't have a lot of knowledge around just yet. But it definitely, this is definitely reaffirming with the divine counterpart card coming in. There's definitely someone in your life that is helping you this month. So whether this is a romantic partner or whether this is just another sort of, divinely guided connection in your life that's coming in to support you through this work that you're doing, you're not alone is definitely a message I'm getting. And for those of you that this is a romantic partner that you're building something with this month, I do feel like toward the beginning of the month, there could be a little bit of like emotional dissatisfaction with this person over whatever the project is that you guys are working on. That's just like intuitively what I'm picking up. So let's pull one of these astrology cards and see what other energy we get for you, Group 1. All right, so what else does Group 1 need to know about their upcoming month ahead? These cards are so huge. Just one card. Okay, so we have Uranus. This is really interesting energy, you guys. So with Uranus coming in for the month of March, I would say expect the unexpected. This is most definitely an energy of surprises, shocking surprises or upheavals or things that you're not expecting coming all the time, okay? This Uranus energy also talks about, it says it right here, genius. And look, the number 9. Number 9 is super important for you guys. So this energy of Uranus can also be very intelligent, really smart. Think of like science experiments, or just think of just experimentation in general. And that makes a lot of sense with leap of faith coming out for you guys, because, you know, Uranus would be something that's kind of unexpected. It's kind of like taking a risk. It's kind of like the unknown, right? So there is this energy of like a shocking change or a shocking surprise, or just doing something in a way that feels really unexpected. I'm going to set this one up here. Let's see. Let's go with some of these guys next. What else? This is getting interesting. You guys have to let me know what you think this is that you're working on. You know, maybe like the universe. You know what I think could be happening for you guys? I feel like the universe could be throwing you a little bit of a curveball this month, because I was drawn to how that cat is like literally about to throw this girl off balance here when it jumps on that balance beam. And so I think the test this month, the spiritual lesson for a lot of you this month, is how do you pick yourself up and keep going? Because there's definitely going to be this feeling of, ugh, this just isn't worth it. You know, like I got thrown off track, my plans got derailed, but there's still work to be done. There's still something that it feels like you all are really trying to accomplish this month. And so, you know, whenever that surprise comes in, it is the universe testing you on how you're going to rebound from it. All right, so let's see. So for group 1, what else do they need to know about their month of March? Okay, we have the Mountain. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And we have Dawn. Yes, for sure. You guys definitely have like new beginnings coming in, for sure, with that leap of faith energy, building, putting in the work. I definitely feel that you guys, this feels like hard work happening for you in the month of March for a lot of you that picked group number 1, but it's not going to be easy with the Mountain card being here. It definitely feels as though you all may be going through some challenges, mitigating challenges. But the cool thing about it is, you know, like we were talking about with Uranus, like when you guys move through this energy, once you conquer this energy, it's like you pass the test, right? And you become stronger for your efforts. And the Dawn energy of new beginnings is beautiful. So it's like, I feel like whatever you all are working on is really leading you into this new opportunity for a new beginning, a leap of faith. It's like, this is so beautiful, because when you think of dawn, this is when the sun is rising after the darkness. So you might be going through a little period of struggle this month with all of these number 9s being here. It might feel like you have a lot of hard work because you're just at the end of kind of closing out a chapter. But I feel like once you emerge from this energy at the end of the month, you're moving into your new beginning, which is super beautiful. So let's just get maybe 1 or 2 more of these cards, and then we'll close it out for you, group 1. So for pile 1, what else do they need to know about their month of March? Okay, this one flew out. So we do have Imagination coming in. Okay, whenever I see that card, do you guys remember that episode? If you watched this when you were a kid, I did. But there was an episode of SpongeBob where he says, imagination, and he makes like a rainbow come out of his hands. I don't know why that just flew into my mind. Sorry, I'm such a dork. Okay, and there's your other one. So we have Imagination and we have Strength. Oh my gosh, what a wild synchronicity, you guys. This is really why I wanted to shuffle on camera, because you guys see it happening. Like, I don't pick these synchronicities out on my own. They just happen. So this says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. So you guys are definitely for sure being tested this month. You're building in your strength. You're building in your stamina. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to emerge from this month feeling so confident in yourselves because you've been able to accomplish this challenge or accomplish this task that's posing to be a little bit of a challenge for you, whatever this energy is. And Imagination coming in here is kind of like going back to Uranus, like thinking of creative ways to achieve your goal, thinking of creative ways to get out of the situation you're in or to better the situation you're in, right? Like, it feels very inspiring. This energy feels really uplifting. So even though it is challenging for some of you out there, or it might feel challenging in the moment, it certainly does feel like you're emerging at the end of this month feeling really empowered. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there for you, group 1, but I would really love to hear your feedback in the comments below. How did this resonate? What do you guys have going on this month? let me know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you all in a new reading really soon. Bye. Hello there, Pile 2. If you guys picked out the Happy Tarot with the pink Himalayan salt, this will be your March prediction. So let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you this month. So I'm going to be shuffling all of our decks on camera today. Just kind of something I decided to do on a whim. I didn't really feel like pre-shuffling. I thought, no, we'll just do it together on camera. So what I'm going to start with for you is a little bit of energy check-in as to the events that are coming in for you this month. So let's take a look and see for Pile 2, Spirit, what's happening for Pile 2. So I will say, with you guys picking out the pink Himalayan salt, this is a crystal that definitely has to do with purification, right? Like, if you've ever, it also has to do with protection. So purification and protection are coming to mind. So if y'all have ever had a Himalayan salt lamp, like in your bedroom at night, it's really good for purifying the space. So there could be something in your life that's needing a little bit of cleansing, if you will, in a spiritual sense. So let's see, for Pile 2, what's happening for them in the month of March? I'm getting a little bit of like an excitement, like a butterfly feeling in my stomach right now. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Let's see. We have the Hierophant card reversed. Let's get one more. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy. We do have the Fool reversed at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from the Archer's Discernment deck, and then we'll get into what this energy is talking about. But already right off the bat, you guys have a lot of Pentacles, just like Group 1. So I feel like there's more of an emphasis this month on finances and career, or something tangible in your life that you may need to build. So let's see. We have more and more. You guys have a lot of number 5s also showing up for this reading, and number 5s definitely have to do with changes and challenges. We have Truth Be Told. And we have sadness. Interesting. I almost kind of feel like this goes here. Okay. Intuitively, I felt like that was the right decision. So Pile 2. You guys have 3 cards that have the number 5. 5 here. The Hierophant card is a number 5, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. So 5s have to do with change. So I feel like this is a month of change for a lot of you. And it might feel tough. A lot of times change is not easy. You know, if you really think about it, like, you have to experience some sort of challenge or tension to create change. Usually it's not the most comfortable thing for most people. So I certainly see that energy here for you this month. I feel like you guys are starting off the month in a place where you're not feeling so good. That could be why I was getting that feeling, those like butterflies in my stomach. It was almost like a feeling of anxiety that I was getting. There's something in your life that's making you feel sad, is what I feel. The 5 of Pentacles talks about, like, it does talk about sadness. It talks about feeling like you're less than, feeling like you're not necessarily good enough for something, feeling like you've been abandoned or left out in some way in life. But this can also talk about having financial problems as well. I'm not speaking that into existence for anyone. I'm just telling you the interpretation of what it means. So take it how it resonates for you. But there could be, for some of you guys, something to do with finances lacking at the beginning of the month. And this can definitely be creating those feelings of stress for sure if that's the case. But I do feel for a lot of you, because we have that emotion of sadness here, it's like there's an energy of some of the other things at play that we were talking about, like self-esteem and things like that, just not feeling good enough or feeling left out in the cold in some way. As you guys move through the month, I feel like with the Hierophant card reversed, there's a need to get real with yourself about the way that you've been doing something. So the Hierophant has a lot of meanings as well, but this is telling me that maybe there is a way for you all to improve your circumstances by thinking a little bit outside the box. You know, this card really talks a lot about traditions, right? It talks about traditions. It can also talk about spirituality and mentorship and things like that. But look at this card. It's a very traditional, churchy kind of card, right? So with it being in the reverse, there's a need here to get comfortable with doing something different. Stepping outside the box, going outside of the traditional way that you've done things, and not being afraid to go against the grain a little bit is what I'm hearing. This could have to do with the financial situation for some of you. And this, I kind of feel like that's the story that's playing out here, is kind of like the way that you're going to improve this energy is through thinking outside the box, okay? And getting real with yourself about what that is for you. Because I do see it leading to more abundance here with the Ace of Pentacles wrapping up your month. But it's just kind of like you guys need to think about this month. What I feel you guys are thinking of this month is like whatever way that you've been doing things that's making you feel this energy needs to change, right? So there could be some sort of system that you participate in, whether this is like a religious belief or the system in which of like your workplace that you participate in. Think of like any sort of like norm in your life that this is just the way you do things, the traditional way of doing things. That's what's being changed for you this month. And I feel like once you guys are able to do this, it's leading you to a lot more prosperity and abundance, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Pentacles talks about opportunity to build something more for yourself. But the thing about the Ace of Pentacles that I always have to disclaim is that yes, even though there is a path to abundance here, we want to always think of the aces as seeds of potential, right? So in order for the seed of potential to grow into something more abundant and fruitful, you have to actually put effort into it. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing here with more and more. It's like you're identifying a potential opportunity toward the ending of the month of March to improve your situation, but you know that it's going to take some effort and change on your part. So let's get a little more info for you, group 2. Already, just like my energy level is feeling a little low or even like deflated. So that could be something that you guys are experiencing this month that you're really trying to shift focus on. We have evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up on with that Hierophant. You guys, I think the beauty of this reading is that you're identifying that the way things have been going is no longer working for you. And so there is a desire to change it. We also have confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. You know, that kind of makes sense too with truth be told. I think that there is a need here to speak your truth, do what feels authentic to you. If you've been holding anything back pertaining this situation or pertaining to this energy, it's going to be really important, I feel, for you guys to be honest about that. And we have passions at the bottom of the deck. This says, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have just been doing something a certain like way, and maybe you have people in your life that place a lot of expectations on you to do things in this traditional way, but that doesn't bring you joy. That doesn't bring you happiness. So I feel like there's this undertone of saying, no, like I'm going to break this tradition and follow my passions because I know that I can be successful and I know that this is going to be what makes me happy. For some of you guys, I feel like you've got people around you, like family or friends, that are like maybe a little bit difficult to talk to about this kind of stuff. And this could be causing a lot of those feelings of sadness that you're going through. So let's get another card from the Astrology deck for pile 2. We have Sagittarius. Okay, another card that is a fire sign talking about following your passions. But Sagittarius energy is also about looking at the big picture, right? So the Sagittarius, when I think of Sagittarius, I think of like zooming the lens out and looking at the big picture of your situation. Because sometimes when you look at it from a bird's eye, you can see the higher perspective of something. You're not so caught up in the weeds, right? It's a little bit easier to identify ways to solve the problem that way. The other thing, though, with Sagittarius coming in for you guys is an energy of exploration, too. This is the traveling card. This is like maybe some of you guys are traveling this month, or just symbolically traveling and exploring new ideas that are going to help you to move out of this energy that you're starting the month in. So let's get a couple of these Earth Magic cards for group 2. What else does group 2 need to know about their month ahead? Month of March. Okay, so we've got the rain. What did I say? Purification. That's exactly what your crystal talks about. So you guys are certainly going through a purge this month. There's a need to release what no longer serves you. Even like going out into the rain can be really purifying. We have dance, celebration. Oh, I love this. So like, even if you guys can, I mean, I don't know what the weather's like where you live, but going out into the rain when you feel stressed and just like laying down and letting the rain just like wash over you can be so purifying to your energy. So if y'all are into that and you feel comfortable to try it, I would say try it. You're going to feel really good. It's like such a release. But definitely purification in the symbolic sense is really just affirming what we've already talked about with the crystal you chose, reevaluating your circumstances. It's time this month to really let go of energies, people, and circumstances that are not serving you any longer in your highest good. We also have the dance card of celebration. So for some of you, maybe your passion is dancing. But for others of you, this is just about bringing more joy into your life, not being afraid to express yourself in a manner that feels the most authentic to you, whether that is through actually dancing or just in a symbolic sense. I do feel that things are getting better for you by the end of the month once you've been able to step into your truth and resolve the issue that you're going through. I think you're going to be feeling a whole lot better. So let's close it out, group 2, with just a couple more. Let's just get a couple more of these. So for group 2, what else should they know about their month of March? We have romance. Okay, let's get another one. We also have peace. Beautiful. So for some of you all, the romance card is talking about romance in the literal sense. Okay, like maybe that's where these energies of not feeling good enough are coming in. Maybe feeling abandoned. Also, I have to point out, I didn't really mention this, but the Hierophant card also talks about marriage, traditional marriage energy in some cases. But with it being reversed, this would be more of like a divorce or just like a non-traditional type of relationship that's being highlighted here. So that could be a theme that's playing out for some of you guys around your month. But for others of you, where you are resonating more with the energy of career or finances or whatever, this is just talking about your passions as well. Remember, we had passions at the bottom of the deck here. So when I think of romance in the sense of how this can pertain to your work or other areas of life, it's about falling in love with what you do, right? Falling in love with what you do. And maybe for some of you, this is a month where you're creating romance for yourself in your life, like falling in love with your life just in general, right? Like carrying yourself in a way, doing activities in a way that bring that romantic energy into your life. Like, I don't know, like you're the main character this month is kind of what I feel. And with peace coming in, it's like, again, I feel like as the month closes out and you all are kind of working through this energy, once you've been able to identify solutions to the problem, speak your truth, and feel more confident in your plans moving forward, there is peace coming in. You're going to feel so much more in alignment with who you truly are and what you truly desire and what you're truly wanting to do. So definitely looks like there is good things coming up ahead for you, group 2, for sure. So we're going to go ahead and close it out there, but I would love to hear from you in the comments how this reading resonated. So please drop me your feedback down below. If you did enjoy the reading, please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. It really helps me out. And I'll see you all in a new one really soon. Bye. Hello there, group number 3. If you all picked out the Rhodochrosite Heart with the Magickal Dogs Tarot, one of my absolute favorite decks, this is going to be your reading for the month of March. So we're shuffling everything on camera today, your tarot and your oracle. So we're going to start off this reading by looking into the specific energies, events, etc. that you all want to be aware of as you're navigating the month of March. So let's go ahead and start. So you guys did pick the rhodochrosite heart, which is, rhodochrosite is a really powerful stone for the heart chakra. So you guys could be dealing with themes around like love, self-love, forgiveness work, self-worth this month, or even just being a little bit more open, open to receiving as well, whether that's love or other things in your life. So let's see. So for pile 3, what's happening for them in the month of March? So we have the Sun card reversed. We have the 10 of Earth reversed, which is the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. So there could be issues, like not issues, but there could be relationships being highlighted this month. 6 of Cups oftentimes talks about like our childhood. So this could be like childhood friends or like a romantic partner from the past or themes from a past life that some of you guys could be working through this month. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here with this little deck. This is the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. Let's just get some more insight and then we'll get into the full interpretation. I definitely feel like for some of you all, family and legacy is a thing coming up this month. Let's see. Let's clarify these energies here with the Sun card reversed. What is this talking about for pile 3? So we've got speak on it. So communication. We have psychic predictions. And we have king to be. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have no more drama. Interesting. Okay. It definitely feels like for a lot of you that this is a month of like relationships being highlighted. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean relationships in the romantic sense. Because you guys have a lot of communication cards here, like psychic communication, verbal communication. You have the energy of no more drama, which we picked up on, right? So I definitely think that whether it's a specific relationship or relationships in general, or just in general, communication is something that's being highlighted. You guys have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So this card typically for me talks about family. It talks about family. It talks about legacy. It talks about your foundation. So it's reversed here. So I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with like family issues or something like that this month. But that may not be the case for everyone. So let's dial it back over here. So starting off in the month, we have the Sun card reversed. So this is usually one of the best cards that we see in the tarot. But I think that, with it coming up in reverse, there's something in your life that I think is a little bit unclear to you beginning the month. And it's driving this need to communicate. It's driving this need to clarify and speak on the matter. Typically when the sun is shining, right, it's illuminating something for us. It's making something apparent to us that we didn't notice before. This card also talks about joy coming into our lives. So I feel like some of you guys are kicking off this month feeling confused about a situation or feeling pessimistic about a situation because we have no more drama here at the bottom of the deck, right? So there's something going on that's making you feel maybe less than joyful, less optimistic than you typically are. And I do feel this 10 of Pentacles energy is a lot to do with it. So like I was mentioning, this can have to do with family drama going on in your life for some of you. For others of you, though, with this being reversed, 10 of Pentacles, it feels like there could be something in your life that you guys have worked really hard on building for yourself that's either experiencing a hiccup, it's not working out for you this month, or it's just feeling really challenging right now. Things aren't flowing to you really naturally for whatever reason. And With the Four of Sky, this is the Four of Swords. I do feel there is some peace coming in from the situation toward the ending of the month so that you guys can kind of rest and rejuvenate and get some mental peace and mental clarity on the situation. Maybe some of you guys with psychic predictions, maybe whatever stuff you guys have been going through, this has been something that you've been having dreams about or getting messages about in your dreams, or just your intuition has been telling you that something is crumbling here or kind of off balance. And so it's like you're listening to your inner gut instincts and saying toward the end of the month, like, I need to take a break. So if we take a look at this card, it's interesting too, because in this card we have the whole like family of dogs, the whole pack of dogs. So I feel like some of you guys could be taking a break from whatever this 10 of Pentacles energy is to either spend time alone to just like rest and recharge, or some of you guys might be connecting with like-minded friends or community members that are there to support you. It's like you're taking shelter from a storm in order to build your self-confidence back up with King to Be. So let's get a little bit more insight here. We're going to work with a couple other decks for you, Group 3. So what else does Group 3 need to know about their month of March? We have wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Yeah, so it's like, I think that's where this Four of Swords is coming in, because I think that it feels like you guys are trying to like move away from any drama or toxic energy in your life around a situation. So you know that the wise thing to do is to speak your truth, speak your mind, but then also like withdrawal if it's not serving you. We also have stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. Yeah. So that's kind of where that Four of Swords is coming in. It's like there's definitely a need this month to take some space for yourself and not to overwork or overstress situations that don't really need your focus and attention. We also have be open to change at the bottom. It says be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. So there is something about the situation that might feel different or unique or just really challenging, right? We do have the card of stress. So the point is that it's teaching you a lesson. Whatever this is that you're moving through this month is helping you in your growth. So let's get one of these astrology cards here for Group 3. What else does Group 3 need to know? Ooh, okay. Way too many. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try that again. So let's go ahead and get one of these astrology cards for Group 3. Okay, we have the South Node, life's debts. Okay, this is a karmic lesson that you guys are moving through this month. And we have the 11th house of friends at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, 100%, like this is with friendships, relationships, things like that. People in your life, communities. That's what this lesson you're moving through is all about. So the South Node, this is talking about, when it says life's debts, really what this is talking about is, one, you guys are 100% moving through this tough energy because it's meant to teach you a lesson. But the second thing about this is that this is a month where you're really needing to tie up loose ends before you can move forward, right? So there's something that you have to get clarity on. There's something you have to deal with in your life that might feel a little frustrating or unpleasant, or that it's holding you back. But tying up those loose ends are what's going to help you to propel forward into a new beginning that you're probably wanting. The South Node too also can talk about like our comfort zones. So you guys want to maybe ask yourselves, like, is this energy that you're in, you know, something that is pulling you, like, is this like a comfort zone for you, this energy or these people or this situation, right? It's okay to be in your comfort zone, but you don't always want to remain there forever, or you won't see changes. Let's see. So for Group 3, what else do they need to know about their month of March? Okay. I feel like I want to take these 3. So Sanctuary, the cave, kind of like our Four of Swords. there's definitely a need this month for you guys to de-stress. So there might be a need here to find a place that you can go that feels like a sanctuary for you. A place where you feel safe, a place where you feel protected, a place where you can really rest and recharge. We also have Vision Quest coming in here too. So this is all about going on a journey to find the clarity that you need, to seek that enlightenment, right? So this could come through having that conversation that needs to be had. This could come through removing yourself from that legacy, that thing that you've built up that is not working out for you. But it's also about spending that time alone. So it's like, I do feel that you guys are really needing to step away from people this month that are not serving you in your highest good, that are bringing drama into your life. And that's why we have King to Be as well. Whether you identify as a king, a queen, or whatever, like, this is all about having sovereignty over yourself, having self-confidence over your own choices and decisions, being in control of your own path and of your own life, okay? And I think that's what you guys are trying to figure out this month is like, what direction do you want to go? This card, I love that this came up because I feel like this ties in really well with like the family stuff that we were talking about. The shaman is ancient healing wisdom. So I feel like there could be an opportunity for you all this month to maybe connect with an ancestor or an elder in your family or in your community to try to gain some deeper insight and knowledge, okay? So whether, I just realized that we have wisdom here twice. Yeah, knowledge gained through experiences from a wise counselor. So there's someone that you guys are supposed to seek out this month for guidance. And probably the first person that you all are thinking of when I say that is the person that you need to connect with. But this is just confirming that there's someone in your life that can help you with your situation if you reach out, if you speak on it. Also, this card I love because it also speaks of like getting to the root cause. There's always like a spiritual reason behind what we're going through. So whether it's like a physical ailment that you guys are dealing with, whether it's like a mental health issue that you guys are dealing with, because the Sun card reverse can also be depression, right? When we're just not seeing things as brightly as we could. So there's a need here to really go on an exploration and like get to the root cause of why you're feeling the way you're feeling or why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. So group 3, we're going to close it out with a couple more of these cards. So what else does group 3 need to know about their month of March? Okay, we've got best possible direction. This or decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. So you guys definitely will be faced with a decision that you have to make this month. And perhaps this is where this ancestor or relative or mentor is coming in to help guide you toward making the best possible decision for yourself. Let's get one more. We also have justice. Oh, I love this. It says, by the power of 3x3, Mat, deliver justice to me. So justice, things are balancing back out for you. I think that you guys taking this time for yourself this month is helping you to balance out the scales of your life, okay? It's interesting because like this card also talks about like when I think of the South Node, I think of like karmic lessons, karmic energy, past stuff from a past life that we're carrying over here. And when justice is coming in, it kind of reaffirms that energy for me. So you guys are certainly working through some karma this month, or working through some, if you don't believe in that, you're at least working through some lessons. You're working through some loose ends that need to be tied up before you can be released from whatever this energy is and move forward onto something new. So we're going to go ahead and close it out there, group 3, but I hope that this message resonated with you. Drop me a comment down below and let me know. I always love hearing from all of you. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in a new reading really soon. Bye.